Hey guys, today I'm going to be giving you a really easy guide on how to defeat the Easter egg to the Reckoning on Black Ops 6 Zombies. But before we get into that, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing if you enjoy videos like this to let me know to post more of them. And also, if you guys would like to help further support the channel, you could do that by hitting the join button down below or the donation button. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Now before we even start the game, we're going to want to set up our equipment. Now for this guide, I'm going to be using the Mouse Storm, and make sure that you have Fire Breath attached onto this, and then just the attachments that you'd like for the rest. I also like to use Aether Shroud with the Quick Dash augment, and also the Extra augment, and I'm also coming in here with a Perkaholic and Hidden Power to just further boost the speed of this Easter egg. Now once you spawn into the game, you're going to be in this spawn room. Make sure that you don't leave this yet, and if you're with teammates, make sure to tell everybody not to move. Now you're going to come over to the right and you're going to see a mop bucket. Make sure to go prone next to it and you're going to have to smack it over here into the center. Now just keep smacking this till you get it over, and then you're going to have to let everybody know that they can run through it, and this will set off the sprinkler system. If it filled up the mop bucket, then you have done this successfully and now you're done with the step. Now for this next step, you're going to want to progress about 6 rounds so you can open up some doors. Now head to the left elevator and open it up, bringing you up to the quantum computing room. Buy your way through this room so you can get all the way to the jump pad, and then this jump pad will lead you all the way to the Android assembly. After you make it to the Android assembly, you're going to want to find 2 legs, and these are the 4 locations for them. The first one is going to be up here next to this mirror on the left side. The second leg location is going to be all the way in this room on top of this shelf. The third leg location is going to be right here on top of this door. And the fourth and last leg location is going to be right here inside of this box. Now once you got all your parts, you're going to head all the way up into the next floor and take the jump pad over to the executive suite. Now once you're in the executive suite, open up this door, go over to the director's office table, and interact with this globe. Now this will take you into sub-level 10, which is the Pack-a-Punch room. Now in order to activate the Pack-a-Punch, you're going to want to come over here all the way up onto this computer, and you're going to activate the switch. After you activate that switch, a beam is going to be started, and eventually this will burst into a white screen, and you'll see a bunch of crystals that you will need to shoot. Now shoot all these crystals all the way till you activate the Pack-a-Punch, and then this step is complete. Now that we got the Pack-a-Punch activated, you're going to want to head down to the Mutant Research Lab. And now come over here to where the Mangler is held into a tube, and you're going to want to interact with this right here so you can get a syringe. Now after you get the syringe, we're going to have to find 2 TVs that are static so we can find what words are on them. First one's going to be right here, and mine is P. And the second one's going to be behind Richtofen's family, and that one is O for me. This is going to be different each game, so make sure that you check. After you got both words in mind, you're going to come over to this periodic table, and once you find your letters, you're going to see what the top left number is right next to it. In this case, mine was 84. So if yours doesn't have 3 digits, you're just going to add a 0 behind it and then enter that into this keypad so you can open up this room. So mine is 0, 84, and that will open up the room. Now you're on to the next step where you start to get the Gorgofex. Now for this next step, you're going to have to go over to this box and you're going to have to damage 3 vermins. You're going to have to do this at separate times and make sure that each vermin gets sucked up into the box. Now, after you damage 3 vermins and they get sucked into the box, you're going to have to do the same exact thing with 3 different zombies. After you do this successfully, this box will open up and you can grab the cyst from within inside it. After you got your cyst, you're going to come back into the quantum computing room and you're going to have to go next to 3 of these mushroom trees to charge up your cyst. This won't take too long, just make sure that you save about 1 zombie so you can just run in circles as you complete this. Now, just make your way through each tree. As soon as you complete all 3, then you're going to make your way all the way up into the T2 Dark Entity Containment Room. Now, there's going to be 4 computers that you're going to have to interact with in a row. So make sure that you got everything set. I would recommend that you use your Mouse Storm and Pack-a-Punch it so you don't die during the step and you get the step done quickly. Now, the first computer is going to be right here. You're going to interact with the blue screen that says Initiate Power Surge. Interact with that one and follow the same path that I'm taking to initiate each of the other computers. After you do this successfully, you'll see a power surge hit the base of the map right here. Now, this is going to spawn in a Uber Klaus, and once the Uber Klaus spawns in, you're going to have to take out both of his shoulder pads and then lead him onto that part where there's a power surge. After you lead him on, you'll see that the Forsaken Orb is overtaking the Uber Klaus, so now you're going to have to fight a Forsaken Uber Klaus. Now this step won't be too difficult, just do the same as before but just fully kill him. Take out both shoulder pads and then take him out. And then after the second stage starts, you're just going to want to shoot him in the head, and this will actually spawn in a bunch of Klauses. And my technique that I like to do for this, if you just wait for these Klauses to spawn in, you can get both arms all at once into this one round. And then pile up a bunch of the Klauses, and you can run next to this second stage of the Uber Klaus, and it will immediately kill him with their explosion. Now, after he is dead, you will see this purple orb on the ground. Now, you're going to be able to activate this orb so you can place your sys into it, and what this is going to do, this is going to give you your Gorgofex wonder weapon. Now, we can move on to the steps to upgrade this to the Gorgofex C. Now, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to make your way over to the executive suite again and interact with this door to talk to Blanchard. He's going to tell you to get the bad guys, and what this is going to let you do, it's going to activate a button in the very first floor. But now, before you go down there, make sure to pack up on your weapon just so you can get this done quicker. Now, make your way all the way down to the first floor, and you'll see a button right here on this computer. Activate this, and this will spawn in a robot that you'll have to protect. Now, in this video, I ended up downing, but this was actually better because I was able to protect him without having to worry about getting hit or anything. Now, after the yellow progress bar on the left is completed, he will explode, and this will deactivate one of the elevators for this next step. Now, you're going to want to make your way all the way up back into the quantum computing room and make your way over to the elevator. Now, you're going to have to jump down and parachute and interact with these 3 red buttons. And how you do that, you're just going to float over it and hold your interact button as you go down. If done completely, then you will activate the elevator and you'll be teleported back up. Now you'll see this glowing orb right above the elevator, and what this is going to do, this is going to electrify a bunch of zombies in which you're going to have to shoot with your Gorgofex so you could spawn in Panos. Once you shoot all of them and Panos spawns in, you're going to have to interact with Panos so he will freeze you in place so you won't have to worry about zombies hitting you, and he will take your Gorgofex and start being absorbed into it. Once he's fully absorbed, you'll be left with the brand new Gorgofex C Wonder Weapon. Now, this version of the Wonder Weapon you can Pack-a-Punch so you can get it way more powerful. Now, for this next step, you're going to come back into the Pack-a-Punch room and you're going to jump into this beam on this side. Now, make sure that you don't hit any obstacles and make your way over to this floating zombie. Now, click your shoot button when you're right next to him and this will drop him down. Now, you're going to have to interact with him so you can get a blood sample with the syringe that you picked up earlier from the mutations lab. After you got that, you're going to come back into the mutations lab and place that syringe back where you found it, and this will actually activate a chatty mangler, which you just placed that doctor's soul into this mangler. Now, he's going to turn against you, and you're just going to have to kill him, which this Gorgofex C makes quick work of that. After you kill him, you'll see that he drops a Fowler mutant injection, and you're just going to pick that up and bring that all the way up into the Dark Entity Containment room. After you bring that into the Dark Entity Containment, you're going to have to go up to this door, activate your mutant injection, and interact with that panel. Now, this will take a few seconds to finish up, but this is going to be scanning Fowler's face, and then after it's complete, it will open up this portal door. Now we can move on to the next step. So now you're going to be coming back down into the android assembly room, and you're going to see Klaus's body right here on the wall. Now, with all the parts that you collected from earlier, you're going to interact with him to put the parts on his body. Now you're going to have to wait till you get another Uber Klaus to spawn in and get him to shoot an electric orb at Klaus. After you do this successfully, you'll hear Klaus talk, and he will be activated and start floating and hacking this computer right here. Now, you'll have to flip around to continue this, but I would say hold the zombie for this round so we can complete a few other steps. This first step you're going to have to complete, you're going to want to head back over into the quantum computing room and come over to Melee Macchiato. Collect that, and then you're going to come over into this computer and you're going to punch it. You'll see that there's a brain inside, and you're going to want to grab that, and you're going to want to move pretty quickly for this step so it doesn't fail. Now, you're going to make your way all the way over to the Dark Entity Containment room again, but make sure to do this very quickly so you don't fail the step, and just follow the same path that I'm taking. Now, you're going to go through this portal, and you're going to make your way all the way back over into this computer and place the brain. Now, this step is complete. Now, this next step we're going to have to complete, we're going to have to find 4 folders, and all the spawn locations are going to be located in the executive suite and also inside of that new portal room that we just opened up. Now, the first location is going to be right over here onto this desk in the executive suite. The second location is going to be in the director's office right here on his desk. The third location is going to be over here underneath this TV on this table. The fourth location is going to be over here on this table right here. The fifth location is going to be over here on the circular table. The sixth location is going to be over here on the square table. And the seventh and final location is going to be right here on the table inside of this new portal room. Now, after you find all these folders, we're going to have to assort them so you can find the code. So how you're going to do this, you're going to look at the date of which these folders are made, and then you're going to also look at the number folder right here. Now, you're just going to arrange these of which order they are from oldest to newest. Now, my assortment would be 1, 4, 5, 2. Now, you're just going to come over here into this new room and activate this computer and then enter in your code. 1, 4, 5, 2 is mine. Yours is going to be different every time. Now, you will activate that computer, and now you can start on to this next step of flipping the round so Klaus could start moving. Now, once that round flips, you're going to have to be close to Klaus so he can start moving quickly, and you're going to have to follow him into this next elevator. After he goes up into the elevator, you're going to have to do the same, and you're going to follow him down into this area, and there should be a SAM trial. If there isn't a SAM trial down here, you'll just have to flip the round, and there will be one that spawns in. After you see the SAM trial spawn in, you're going to have to buy it for him so he can start hacking it, and you complete the trial that SAM trial gives you. Once you complete that, his hacking will be complete, and he'll head into that other computer room, which you will not have to follow him just yet. Now, you're going to have to make your way over into the mutant research lab once again and stand on this ledge. Now, you're going to have to shoot this fungus with a charge shot of your Gorgofex C. Now, once you do this successfully, this will drop a fungi head. Now, just go down and collect that head and bring it down into the starting room. Now, the original bucket that we filled up with water, you're going to place that head into it until it is cleaned. You'll know that it is cleaned when zombies run by it and if they're glowing out of purple smoke. Now, once that happens, you can collect the head once again and make your way all the way back up into the dark entity containment room. Now, as you're making your way back up here, you're going to have to get about 30 kills for this so you could charge up the head. And for this game, I went in here and I dropped the head next to this portal because this is where we're going to need it later. Now, we're going to head back all the way into the Pack-a-Punch room once again, and we're going to go over into the same area where we activated Pack-a-Punch, and there'll be a button right to the left. Now, activate this button, and you'll see it spawns in a bunch of blue vermins, in which you will have to shoot with your Gorgofex C. After you shoot all of them, you're going to need to charge up the orb with quite a few zombie kills, so just hoard a bunch of zombies and then kill them all, and then this step will be complete, and you'll be able to interact with this orb. Now, once you interact with this orb, you can see that your gun will be glowing with an electric field, and you're going to bring this gun all the way back into that other portal room that we unlocked, and you're going to do a charge shot and shoot the portal right here. Now, what this is going to do, this is going to unlock it by breaking all those crystals. Now, you can grab the head that we originally dropped, and then you can place the head back into this portal. Now, we are almost done with this Easter egg. There's just a few more steps to do. Now, this first step we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go mainly in Tower 1, and we're going to see a bunch of these boxes that's glowing with a green light. Now, you're going to have to go up to it and interact with it, and this is going to give you a tactical. Now, you're going to have to go and find these purple items laying around the map and throw this tactical at it. Now, this was the first box location. This is another box location that you can find one of these tacticals at, and just yours is going to be different every time from where these items spawn in that you'll have to suck up, but they're very easy to find. But just do this 4 times, and you're going to have to suck up 4 of these items. And make sure that you collect the tactical after you throw it, otherwise you'll be doing this and you'll ruin the Easter egg. So just throw at the item and then make sure to go collect the tactical. After you do this 4 times, you're going to bring all of these tacticals back into that new portal room. And once you're in that portal room, you can place them all at this podium right here. Now, before we do this lockdown sequence, I would highly recommend that you upgrade your Gorgofex C and maybe even the shotgun a few times, if not all the way. Now, also get your perks up a bit just so you could survive easier in here, and might even want to do your tacticals and stuff. Now, you're going to head back into this room and activate it. Now, what you're going to have to do in here, you're going to have to look for the red switch that is beeping and interact with it. Now, on solo, it seems like you got to do this 3 times. For mine, it did 2, but for one of my other games, it did 3. Now, just keep doing this. It takes about 10 seconds between each lever to switch to red. And after you do this about 3 times, the screen will turn white, and then you will have successfully completed this step. And now you can go into the Easter egg, but make sure that you have your triple pack and everything ready when you go and fight one of them. Now, before we can go into the boss fight, we have to do one more step. Go down into the mutant research lab, and if you haven't collected a keycard already, you're going to have to kill a bunch of zombies inside of the research lab until you find this keycard. Now, come over to this box in front of Richtofen's family, and you're going to be able to unlock it and collect their DNA valve. Now you can head back up into that portal room and activate this boss fight. Now you're going to go over here to this podium and you're going to interact with it and choose who you want to side with. Now if you want to fight Sam, side with Richtofen by clicking up, and if you want to fight Richtofen, side with Sam by clicking down. Now, once you choose your fight, this will start moving, and then you could start doing this Easter egg. Now, for this first step, when you stop, you're going to have to charge up 3 soul boxes with some zombie kills. After you complete each one, you'll notice that it blasts and it will make a sound, so you will know when you complete it. So after you do this 3 full times, you can head back onto the platform, and this will start bringing you up once again. Now for this next step, you're going to have to shoot a bunch of crystals around the map, and they're going to be in these locations every time. So make sure that you just look up at these locations, and you'll see that there's crystals to shoot. There's quite a few that you need to shoot, so move kind of quick with this step, and once completed, Richtofen will give you a quote.
The system is now ready.
Now, once you head back onto this platform, you'll be going into the boss fight. Now, once you enter the boss fight arena, you'll see that Sam spawns in. And this is a great place to take advantage because she does not have a shield yet, so hit her with a few shots of your Maelstrom or your Gorgofex C. Now, after the fight starts, you're just going to have to dodge her this entire time, and when she does her red beam, you're going to notice that she has 4 flaps open, and there's a red light coming from each of them. Now, when the red beam hits you, just hide behind a wall, wait till it stops, and when it stops, make sure that you move really quickly, all the way so you can get to Sam. Now, pull out your Maelstrom and shoot these flaps that are red, and you're going to have to break them off. Now, sometimes you can get 2 flaps at once, but sometimes you can't. But just complete the step and keep doing the same exact thing. As soon as she shoots the red beam, go and shoot these red flaps that are opened up. Now, after you shoot all 4, her eye is going to be glowing red. Now make sure that you shoot her eye, and then she will do this animation, and then you will have to just keep damaging her. Now just do the same exact thing as I showed you before, damage her, and then eventually she will disappear and give you a Sam trial. Make sure that you complete the Sam trial fully, and then you will be spawning Sam back into the game. Now, this is going to give her a new attack. She's going to be spinning around in circles and be blasting these electric fields that the Uber Klaus blasts at you. So you're going to make sure you dodge these because these can highly damage you and almost kill you. But as she is spinning, she is vulnerable to attacks. So make sure as soon as she's spinning, use your Maelstrom and just blast her the entire time. And you don't have to worry about ammo because there is a ammo box right here next to the platform. But just rinse and repeat the step. When she spins, shoot her, and when she launches her beam, make sure to hide behind a wall, and then when she stops, go up to her and shoot the red flaps. Now, after you get down to the last bit of health, you're just going to be shooting her, and then have to shoot this eye quite a lot. Now, after you fully eliminate her, this is going to finish the Easter egg, and you'll earn your rewards and get this amazing cutscene. But that's going to be all for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. And make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so I know that you want me to make more videos like this. But as always, guys, if you guys would like to support this channel further, just click that join button and you'll be mentioned in the end of this video right here. And this is currently all of my members on the channel. Now, as always, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.